Hello, everyone, and welcome to this matchup between the Plaza Heights Christian Academy Lions and the El Dorado Christian Academy Buffaloes. As here we are at the tip, as bringing up for El Dorado is number 21, Olivia Bryson, puts up a shot, misses. As Plaza gets it over the corner, Reese Cornine, on the side, wide across half court, fires at Anna Middleton. As now Reese around half court, gets it over toward the right, gives it over to Hannah Shin, and towards the paint, passes it back over to Middleton, towards the inside, as it's a foul on, I believe, it was Olivia Bryson. So it should be 2 shots for Marina Fidalgo. Looks to put the first points up tonight. This is the first one. The back of the rim. 7 minutes and 28 seconds so far. Just shade over 30 seconds off the clock. There's, and this is the second one off the front of the rim as it dribbles away from Brianne Reeson, as Olivia Bryson now gives it back over to Sydney Williams, as that one is tipped out of bounds. Looks like they're going to say that was off of Reese Cornine. Sydney Williams now with the inbound. As gets it to Olivia Bryson and puts up a shot that misses. Front of the rim, the rebound. As Bryson now once again with the ball, running the offense. Gives it over to Sophia Bryson, who passes it into the corner. This one is tipped by Hannah Shin. As now Reese Cornine brings it up the court. Crosses the half-court line. Passes it over to Anna Middleton. Cornine again with the ball. Now over to Hannah Shin. As Emma Tucker passes it to Foldago in the paint and misses off the backboard. Now Bryson brings it back up the court for Eldo. Passes it over to Sydney Williams, who gives it back to Bryson, who puts up a shot. Can't find anything. As Sophia Bryson with the rebound, as there's a foul on, I think they're going to say that was on Marlena Fidalgo. So this will be 2 shots for 34, Brianne Reesener. As puts up the first one, wide right. Still without a point here in almost to the 2-minute mark here in the first quarter. 0 for 1 so far on the free throws. The second attempt is in. So first points on the board for El Dorado. It's 1-0. As Cornine now brings it up the court. Over to Hannah Shin, who puts up what looks to be a 3, but misses off the backboard. Now Olivia Bryson with the ball. Tries to get a pass over. As this one can't quite tell as it goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with El Dorado. Sydney Williams will be inbounding the ball here. As she cannot get it to her own teammate. So Reese Cornine brings it back the other way for Plaza, as this is tipped away and out of bounds. That was off of El Dorado, as now Hannah Shin bounds it to Cornine, as back to Shin. Emma Tucker back out to Cornine. To Milton. Foldago at the free throw line finds the basket. So now Plaza is up 2-1. 5.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Olivia Bryson On the offense for El Dorado. Over to Sophia Bryson. As looks like they're going to say Fildago stepped out of bounds. As a substitution, as Williams comes out, Mackenzie Cole comes in. As she puts up a long 2, but it's short. As once again, they're going to say Fildago was out of bounds. So it'll be Cole inbounding it. As that one goes back out of bounds. Still with El Dorado. As once again, it's Cole trying to find somebody that's open. As that one is blocked. As it comes back the other way by Fildago. As hits somebody's foot. They're going to say I was off of Eldo. So it's Cornine inbounding the basketball. Gives it over to Shin, who's got a open 3, but can't quite find the net. Bounces off the rim. And it'll come back the other way. Olivia Bryson. Over to Sophia Bryson, as that one's off the backboard for 3, and it's 4-2 Eldo. Cornine back up the court for Plaza. Gives it over to Middleton. Over to Tucker. Back to Cornine. Still outside the arc. Shin. Back to Middleton, who puts up a shot as can't find anything. As now Bryson tries for a long pass to her teammate, as they're going to say that goes off of, is that Shin's hand? So now Dorado in their own offensive side of the court. Cole over to, let's see, who was that? Looks like that was Olivia Bryson, who attempted the shot, was fouled. So she'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Three to 2 Eldo, as we have 4 minutes and 23 seconds left in the first quarter, as that one is off the backboard. So the score will stay the same here for her second attempt. As that one finds a net. So make it 4-2. As Clara Terras comes on for Emma Tucker. So now Cornine finding the point. Over to Middleton. Back to Cornine outside the arc. And a Shin tries to come inside. Fildago, the post. Gets kicked back out to Middleton. Back to Cornine. Back to Middleton. As this one's out to Shin. She puts up a shot. Foot's on the line. Can't find the basket. Here comes Olivia Bryson back the other way in transition. Charging towards the rim. Puts up a shot. They're going to say that's a foul. So it'll be 2 more shots at the free throw line for Olivia Bryson. Still 4-2 Buffaloes. Just a shade under 4 minutes left. That one hits the rim. 4 bouncing out. So 1 for 3 tonight. This will be your 4th attempt. As this one also cannot find the net, but it is rebounded by Eldo before another miss. Sends it back the other way. Back over to Cornine. To Shin. Tries to come inside. 3 people on her. Cornine puts up a shot. Finds the net. A 3-pointer for Reese Cornine, and it's 5-4 Plaza. That one is out of bounds. Off of Plaza. Inbounding it will be Mackenzie Cole. Gets into the paint to Bryson, and it is a foul, they're going to say. So, it'll be 2 more free throws for Olivia Bryson. She's 1 for 3 tonight. 3 minutes 18 seconds left here in the first quarter. 5-4, Plaza off the front of the rim. Make it 1 for 5. The free throw line for Bryson. Her second attempt here. Again, cannot find the hoop. So now it's Cornine who hit the three to get Plaza the lead. Out to Gloria Hawkins, who's now on the court. He's trying to find a way in. Hawkins passes it to Fildago. About at the free throw line, kicks it back out to Shin. Cornine puts up another three, and this one goes through as well. 8-4 Plaza, another three for Reese Cornine. As now Dorado brings it back the other way. 2 minutes 40 left here in the first quarter. Over to Bryson, coming towards the rim. Hits off the backboard, hits off more hands. It's rebounded by Cole. Back towards the inside. As that's a bucket by Maddie Schitt. With her first attempt, she's 1 for 1, and it's 8-6 now. Cornine over the Shin. Trying to get it inside to Fildago. It bounces off hands. Before bouncing off Shin out of bounds. So now Eldorado will get possession here. As Kara Stoll now comes on for Emma Tucker. Kinsey Cole inbounds it to Olivia Bryson. As now this is stolen by Fildago, and it is out of bounds. It's going to stay with Plaza. Shin inbounds it to Cornine, who has a pair of threes already here in the first quarter. Shin over to Stoll. Back out to Cornine. Hawkins throws it out of bounds, and it'll go the other way. Bryson Cole and Eldorado now with 1 minute and 45 seconds in the first quarter. Sydney Williams back over to Maddie Schitt. Underneath the net, Brianne Reason ties this at 8. 1.5 minutes left. Cornine crossing the half-court line over to Hawkins. Almost lost it. Back to Cornine, over to Shin. Puts up a shot that hits the back of the rim and goes back out. Mackenzie Cole now up the court for Eldo. Over to Bryson, who puts up a shot once again. Cannot find the net as that one goes out off of Alina Fildago. Shade over 1 minute left. Substitution for Eldo. That is Sophia Bryson coming on for Sydney Williams. It's going to be Sophia Bryson inbounding it. As that's to Olivia Bryson, and it's a foul. So she will once again take free throws. She's made one of, I believe it's her 6th attempt so far. As first one goes through, and it should be 9-8. Eldo here. Her second attempt also goes in, so she's 2 for 2 after starting cold. As now 3 for 8 shooting free throws as it's 10-8 Eldo. Cornine up the court. Gives it over to Hawkins, over to Shin, who puts up, they're going to say she was not on the line. She'll get 3 free throws here for Hannah Shin. This will be her first attempts tonight. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Eldo 10, Plaza 8, Hannah Milton, and Fleta Terras by the scores table. That hits the back of the rim. As Cassie Johnson is also by the score table for Eldo. Shin is now 1 for 2. So those substitutions will be made. Hawkins and Stoll come off for Plaza. Shin is currently 1 for 2 on free throws. This is her third. As this one also a miss, but she collects her own rebound. Out to Cornine, 45 seconds left. Gets it over to Shin. A little bit of trouble there as this pass is intercepted by Brianne Reasoner. As she tries to get a shot off as it hits the backboard and is rebounded by Cornine. So it comes back the other way for Plaza. Under 30 seconds now. Shin puts up a three. Bounces off the rim and the rebound by Tadas. Gets it out to Middleton. Back out to Cornine. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Over to Middleton. As sets a foul on number 34, Brianne Reasoner. So 7 seconds left. 10-9, Eldo. Here in the first quarter. Cornine out to Shin, who's by herself outside the arc. Puts up a three. Can't get it to go through. Rebound by Eldo. As that will mark the end of the first quarter. El Dorado 10 and Plaza 9.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies. Selfie, nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Greg, come on man, let's put a ride home.
So we're through a quarter here already in the girls' game. Eldo 10, Plaza 9. Shin inbounds it to Middleton, but can't find her hands. As Maddie Ship with the open layup after the steal. Eldo out to a quick start here in the second quarter. Shin back to Cornine. Up the court. Gives it over to Middleton. Into Fildago. Working around the paint to Shin to Middleton. Back out to Shin. Taras in the paint as that one will come back the other way. The possession arrow is with El Dorado. Olivia Bryson appears to be in pain, but she'll bring it back up the court. 30 seconds off here in the first quarter. Over to Cole. Back to Bryson. Those two passing it back and forth. A long three hits the front of the rim and is rebounded by Fildago as she stepped out of bounds once again. So this will stay with the Buffaloes. Currently have a 3-point advantage, 12-9. As that is Sydney Williams inbounding it right to Hannah Shin. That is not a teammate. Reese Cornine charging up towards the rim and is fouled. Both teams have 5 team fouls. Cornine taking 2 free throws. So her first 2 of the game. Carolina's a pair of threes right now. Her first one off the rim and backboard and back out. As Tadas comes off. for second free throw. Off the back iron and back out. Underneath it, that was Maddie Ship with the rebound. Bryson, the court with Shin on her. As it's a foul. 4-9 as El Dorado inbounding it with Cole off some hands, and it'll come back the other way. So it tips off a Buffalo as 4-9 now brings it back up the court. 12-9 as we just passed 2 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Soldago finds nothing but errors. Olivia Bryson with the rebound. Puts up her own shot just inside the three-point line. But it can't find the rim as that rebound, I believe, went to Anna Middleton. 4-9 over to Middleton, but it's tipped. As back across the half-court line, tipped again. But Plaza still retains possession. Over to Shin, who's by herself outside the three-point line. Can't get it to go through. Terras with the rebound. As Plaza will keep possession on the tie-up. Terras comes off and Tucker comes on. Four-9 inbounds it to Shin, who puts up a shot. Can't get it to go through. As finds a lot of hands, finds a chair out of bounds, and it will go to El Dorado. Cole tries to inbound it, but it's picked off by 4-9. Underneath the basket, puts up a layup, can't get it to go through. Olivia Bryson with the rebound. Slipped out of her hands as pass was tipped by Fildago into the hands of Emma Tucker. 4-9 puts up another three. Or that was just a long two. Her foot was on the line. But that ties it at 12. As that goes out of bounds. And they're going to say that was off of Fildago, I believe. Let's have a timeout now.
Dan, you need to go.
Really?
It's important.
I feel fine.
Look, you cannot mess around with this kind of stuff. Some cancers, man, we just don't want to lose you from something we could have caught.
What I need to do?
You just give your doctor a call. They'll tell you what screening test you need.
Fine. Can I have my pie now? Oh, man.
Yeah, I want to see. Welcome back. This is Connor Grindstaff behind the mic. Thomas Richardson behind the cameras. Our first broadcast here of Plaza Basketball. Olivia Bryson for El Dorado. Kinsey Cole passes it to a white jersey. Into the hands of Hannah Shin. It's Reese Cornine now with the ball over to Anna Middleton. Into Emma Tucker. Back out to Cornine. Charging in towards the rim as see, that's a tie-up, and it's going to go back to El Dorado. So we're still tied at 12. Bit over 5 minutes left in the quarter. Kinsey Cole up the court. Passes it, but it's tipped, but still finds a teammate. As Brianna Reisner unties this game as it's 14-12. Cornine crosses half court. Over to Middleton, over to Tucker with some trouble. Puts up a shot. Can't get it to go through. Fildago underneath the basket with the ball. Tries to find a teammate as now she crosses the half-court line. And a backcourt violation. So it's be El Dorado basketball. Kinsey Cole is inbounding it as Cassie Johnson comes on for Maddie Schiff. So Olivia Bryson starts with the basketball here. For El Dorado, back over to Cole. Inside the arc, over to Reisner. Back to Cole, puts up a shot off the rim. And back out, Foldago with the rebound. Cornine brings it up for Plaza. Shin over to Foldago at the elbow. Middleton, a shot off the backboard. Back into the hands of Olivia Bryson. She brings it up for El Dorado. Over to Cole. Back to Bryson. As this one goes out of bounds. Foul is on Anna Middleton. As Olivia Bryson will be taking her 7th free throw attempt here. As can't get it to go through. So that one goes out of bounds off of Eldo. So it stays with the Lions. Reese Cornine crosses half court. So we're just past halfway in the second quarter. Emma Tucker puts up a shot off the front of the rim. And this will go back to El Dorado. And they have the lead, 14-12. 3 minutes and 49 seconds left here in the second quarter. And taking free throws here is Brianna Reisner. This will be her 3rd attempt. As cannot get it to go through. She is 1 for 3. Goldago with the rebound. This pass, though, tipped out of her hands. Back to Reisner. Bryson. Around the arc. And is fouled. So Olivia Bryson taking her 8th free throw attempt. She is currently 3 for 7. Trying to make it 4 for 7 here. As can't quite get it to go through. It's still a 2-point lead for Eldo. Anna Middleton, Gloria Hawkins. Over to Shin. Comes inside. Puts up a shot and it's fouled. They gonna say she stepped out of bounds?
Foul on the floor.
Oh, it was a foul on the floor. Hawkins inbounds to Foldago, who's underneath the basket. And another foul. As Foldago will be taking free throws. This will be her 3rd attempt. Was unsuccessful her first trip. As is unsuccessful this one too. She's 0 for 3. But she collected her own rebound and stepped out of bounds. So Mackenzie Cole brings it up the court with 3 minutes and 20 seconds here in the second quarter. 14-12. El Dorado, Cassie Johnson back to Cole as this pass is tipped. As they're going to say that was off of El Dorado. So now it's Hawkins bringing it up the court for Plaza. Over to Shin, who puts up what looked like a 3, but her foot was on. No, they said that was a 3. So now it's the Lions with the 1-point lead. Kinsey Cole puts up her own shot as she was inside the arc. So now it's 16-15 El Dorado. Hawkins brings it up Over to Middleton. Over to Fildago. Back to Hawkins. Over to Shin. Trying to find a way inside the arc. Hawkins tries to get it to Shin, but the pass drags her out of bounds. So it'll be Eldorado ball. Inbounding in Maddie's ship. It's Mackenzie Cole. As we work our way towards the 2-minute mark left in this quarter. Cassie Johnson. Back to Cole. Tries to get it to Reisner, but it's picked off by Terras. Gloria Hawkins. Hannah Shin. Trying to get it to Terras, but it's tipped out to Hawkins. Over to Middleton. Plaza still in possession. Shin charges towards the rim. Fires it over the rim, but it's rebounded by Fildago, who gets the second point basket, the second chance basket. So the lead switches again back to Plaza. As that pass, I think, just hit somebody in the front row. As timeout is called by Eldorado.
In Vietnam, a grenade took my ability to see. Today, I'm a sculptor. My victory is bringing beauty into the world.
DAV helps more than 1 million veterans every year. Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Dad, you need to go.
Really?
It's important.
I feel fine.
Look, you cannot mess around with this kind of stuff. Some cancers, man, we just don't want to lose you from something we could have caught.
What I need to do?
You just give your doctor a call. They'll tell you what screening test you need.
Fine. Can I have my pie now? Oh, man.
Welcome back here. Minute and 35 seconds left in the second quarter. Kinsey Cole with the ball over to Cassie Johnson. As that pass was picked off by Fildago, but her foot was out of bounds, so it stays with Eldorado. Johnson inbounds it to Cole. Trying to find some space. Gets a little bit closer, takes the shot and miss. Kara Stoll with the rebound. As now Shin up the court for Plaza. Over to Stoll, over to Hawkins. And it's tipped out of bounds. They're going to say that was off of Maddie's ship. So it's going to be Hawkins inbounding it for Plaza. Up a point here, just over a minute left here in the first half. Fildago, Hawkins. Over to Shin on a bounce. Gives it over to Fildago, who sneaks around the defender, puts up the shot. Terras with the rebound as it's tied up. And it will stay with Plaza. So now there's 50 seconds left here in the second quarter. Hawkins inbounding it to Fildago. It's at her feet. Picks it up over to Shin, over to Stoll. Into Terras, back out to Stoll. Hawkins back to Stoll, inside the three-point line. Looked maybe be a shot. And it goes back the other way for Eldorado. Johnson over to Cole, who puts up a shot that misses. Shin with the rebound, out in transition. Slows it down, puts up the shot. Can't find it. Ross with the rebound. Still can't get it to go through. And foul on Dorado. So it's going to be Brian Reisner taking free throws here. 15 seconds left in the half. 17-16 Plaza. First one misses off the back iron. So 1 for 4 right now as Core9 comes on for Hannah Shin. Trying to tie it with 15 seconds left. Gets it to go through. So she's 2 for 5. And Plaza will have 15 seconds to try to take a lead before half. Core9 up the court. Puts up a shot. Can't get it to go through. Stole with the rebound. Core9 over to Hawkins. 3, 2. Puts up the shot. Doesn't get it to fall. So after a half, 17-17 tie. You're watching Lions TV.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie. Nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Greg, come on man, let's split a ride home.
Dan, you need to go.
Really?
It's important.
I feel fine.
Look, you cannot mess around with this kind of stuff. Some cancers, man, we just don't want to lose you from something we could have caught.
What I need to do?
You just give your doctor a call. They'll tell you what screening test you need.
Fine. Can I have my pie now? Oh, man.
In Vietnam, a grenade took my ability to see. Today, I'm a sculptor. My victory is bringing beauty into the world.
DAV helps more than 1 million veterans every year. Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Welcome back. We're ready for the third quarter. Tied at 17. Cornine, Shin, Middleton, Tucker, and Philago on the court to start third for Plaza. As El Dorado will have Sydney Williams, Olivia Bryson, Sophia Bryson, as Addie Sharp out to begin the third. As an early bucket for Eldo puts him up by 2. 4-9 over to Shin. Bolago puts up a shot almost at the 3-point line. Can't get it to go through. Bryson back the other way. Trying to find a way to the net. Gets underneath the rim. Gives it over to Sophia Bryson. Outside the arc, over to Sydney Williams. As having trouble controlling it. Sophia Bryson puts up a shot. It's off the rim and back out. Lago with the rebound. Cornine up the court. Over to Shin. Back to Cornine. And Philago puts up the shot. Gets it to go through. It's back tied at 19. As Eldo with trouble here. It's the tie up in this. They'll keep possession. No, that will go back to Plaza, actually. Shin over to Cornine. Back out to Shin. Puts up a shot. Looked to be a long 2, but can't get it to go through. As we have a player down on the court. Olivia Bryson to be in pain. As she looked to almost have a rebound before it was knocked out of her hands by Emma Tucker. 6 minutes, 40 seconds. Tied at 19. As she will come off. So now it's Sydney Williams inbounding it over to Mackenzie Cole. Who keeps hold of it, trying to get it up the court. It goes out of her hands. It'll go back the other way. 6.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Shin to Cornine. Over to Middleton. Tucker puts up a shot over the rim and is rebounded by Maddie Ship. Oh, to Kenzie Cole. Dribbles it around. Philago on it. Gets it underneath Brianna Reisner. Who looks like cannot get the shot off. As Plaza now brings it back up the court. 4-9 with it. To Philago as tries to get a pass off to Hannah Middleton. The Lions keep possession. 4-9 over to Tucker. Looked to be making a pass, but is intercepted by Eldo. Kenzie Cole with Hannah Shin on her. Gives it over to Sophia Bryson. Over to Brianna Reisner in the paint, but it's stripped away. Philago to Shin, who can't quite keep it under control. Over to Cornine. Middleton. Philago at the 3-point line. Gets it to fall. 21-19 in favor of Plaza. Mackenzie Cole. As it's stripped by Cornine. Tries to fire to a teammate. It's picked up by Philago. Charging towards the rim and is fouled. So it'll be 4-9 with the inbound. Out to Tucker, who's by herself outside the three-point line. Gives it back to Reese. To Tucker, who finds nothing but air. Anna Middleton trying to keep it inbounds. Not quite able to. So it'll be Maddie Ship inbounding it for Eldo. Over to Olivia Bryson, who's back on the court. As it's knocked back down. As it bounces off Hannah Shin. Keeping the Buffaloes with the ball. Cole over to Bryson, underneath the rim. Tries to find a teammate as she was falling out of bounds. Fouled Emma Tucker, who gets it to Reese 4-9. Plaza looking to extend the lead. They're up by 2. As we inch closer to halfway through the third quarter. Over to Shin. To Tucker, who's by herself. And puts up a shot that finds nothing but air. As that was Fuldago and Bryson trying to go for a rebound. As it was a timeout. So 4 minutes and 26 seconds left in the third. 21-19 Plaza.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie. Nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Greg, come on man, let's split a ride home.
So we're back. 21-19 Plaza. As coming out of the timeout, 4-9, Bulldogo, Shin, Tucker, and Anna Middleton. Eldo has Cole, Sydney Williams, Olivia Bryson, Ryan Reisner, and Maddie Schiff. The Buffaloes with possession. 4 minutes and 26 seconds left. Bryson brings it up the court. It's tipped out of her hands, into the hands of Fildago, who still can't control the ball. As it stays with the Buffaloes. Bryson towards the rim. In the paint, puts up a shot, can't get it to go through. It's rebounded by Cole. And looks like it was a tie up there. That'll go in favor of the Buffaloes. Cole inbounding it for El Dorado. As that pass is tipped away by Middleton. 4-9 with the ball. Over to Shin. He throws it across the court to Tucker, who gives it back to Shin outside the three-point line. Into Middleton, who puts up the shot. As couldn't find anything. So El Dorado will have Sydney Williams inbounding the ball. Gets it to Olivia Bryson over the head. And passed over to Reisner, who cannot make the open shot under the basket. That's a tie-up, and it goes back to Plaza. 3 minutes and 44 seconds. 21-19, a 2-point lead. The Lions. Jin puts up the shot. Nothing but air. But it was collected by Fuldago, who gives it back over to El Dorado. Terdas, as neither team wants to keep it. Shin now with it, coming towards the paint. Puts up the shot, off the backboard and in. So Hannah Shin makes it what should be a 4-point game. As pass under the basket. It's high up. Terdas almost had it, but it'll stay with El Dorado. As Mackenzie Cole now inbounding it for El Dorado. As a shot is put up by Brianna Reisner off the inbound to make it 23-21. 4-9 with it. Over to Shin, who can't quite control the high pass. It's off her hands and out. So a turnover now will allow El Dorado a chance to tie it. In the paint, Brianna Reisner cannot get it to fall. Has another chance, can't do it again. As that one dribbled back out of bounds off Plaza. Kinsey Cole inbounding it. Sophia Bryson. Sorry, that was Olivia Bryson. Puts up the shot and ties it at 23. 4-9 now brings it up the court. 2.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Gets it underneath Phil Doggo, who steps out of bounds. So Mackenzie Cole inbounding it. Ronaldo gets it over to Maddie Ship. Back to Bryson in the paint. Loses control of it. Picked up by Plaza. 4-9 with an open layup, and it falls through. 25-23, Plaza. As that pass was right to Hannah Shin. So the Lions can increase their lead here. Fildago passes blocked. And goes out of bounds. Off of Maddie Ship, who had the block. As 4-9 inbounds it out to Shin, who is by herself. Puts up a three-point opportunity and cannot get it to go through. As a whistle. That appears to be a foul. Gloria Hawkins comes onto the court for Anna Middleton. Plaza with 2 team fouls. Eldo with 1. Olivia Bryson brings it up. Vereldo gets it to Reisner, who puts it through the hoop to tie it back at 25. Almost a minute and a half left here in the third quarter. Cornine over to Shin. Gets it over to Fildago. Back out to Hawkins. Gives it Fildago, who puts up a shot at the three-point line. That misses nothing on its way out of bounds. So Cole to Bryson on the inbound. Brings it slowly up the court. Grassing half court. Cole to Bryson. With Shin on her. Tries to get around her underneath the hoop. Gives it up to Maddie Ship, who puts it through the hoop to give Eldo the 2-point lead. Cornine trying to charge around the defense as draws a foul. Hawkins inbounds it as it was to Fildago as another whistle here. That's another foul against the Buffaloes. So they were at 1 team foul, now they're at 3. Cassie Johnson comes on for El Dorado. Off comes Olivia Bryson. Hawkins inbounds it. Off somebody's foot. It's picked up by Tadas. Shin from outside the arc hits the rim and out. But it's collected by Hawkins, trying to find some space to find a teammate. Vildago has it as a pass to Reese Cornine is picked off as she knocks that one out of the hands of Maddie Ship and out of bounds, disallowing the open chance. So now Aldo underneath their own basket. Sydney Williams with the inbound. Gives it to Sophia Bryson. Goes it around. Over to Sydney Williams. Back to Brianna Reisner as it's a foul against Plaza. 13th foul with 26 seconds left in the third. Sydney Williams inbounds it. Over to Reisner. Puts up the shot. But is fouled. So she'll have fair free throw opportunities here to try to give El Dorado a 4-point advantage with 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Her first attempt hits the front of the rim and does not go through. It's 27-25, 24 seconds left in the third. Rand Reisner at the line, 0 for 1 on this trip. As will keep the 0 for 2. Hornine with the rebound, but he's tied up as Plaza will retain possession. So they're down by 2, 22 seconds left in the third. Hornine brings it up the court. Over to Middleton. Fildago. As there is another foul against El Dorado. That's their 15th foul. Plaza sitting at 4. Hawkins inbounding it underneath the Lions basket. Gives it up to Fildago, who puts it through the hoop. The tie at 27. 15 seconds left in the third. It'll be 10 when Sydney Williams crosses half court. Johnson over to Ship. 4 seconds left. Gonna have to get a shot off quickly. Will not have the opportunity to, as just how we ended the second, we'll end the third tied at 27. We'll be back to this break.
In Vietnam, a grenade took my ability to see. Today, I'm a sculptor. My victory is bringing beauty into the world.
DAV helps more than 1 million veterans every year. Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie. Nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Greg, come on man, let's put a ride home.
Dan, you need to go.
Really?
It's important.
I feel fine.
Look, you cannot mess around with this kind of stuff. Some cancers, man, we just don't want to lose you from something we could have caught.
What I need to do?
You just give your doctor a call. They'll tell.
Welcome back to the fourth. Welcome back to the fourth quarter. Slight miscommunication here. Still tied at 27. Kenzie Cole with the ball for El Dorado. Underneath the basket, puts up the shot. Over the rim. Fildago with the rebound. 4-9 out in transition. Into a swarm at the paint. As is fouled. So she'll go to the line. What I believe will be her first 2 free throw attempts here in the second half. Just 27 seconds gone by here in the fourth quarter. It's the back iron, comes back out. So 0 for 1 on this trip. Her second attempt will hit about the same spot. Comes back out to Ship, but it's the pass to Cole is tipped by Fildago, but goes out of bounds. So now a clean 30 seconds has gone by. Ship with the inbound to El Dorado, right to a white jersey. Fildago, who gives it right back to El Dorado. As Anna Middleton looked at possession, was almost knocked out of bounds, tries to get a pass off. Cornine with the ball. Now it's Mackenzie Cole of El Dorado. As Sydney Williams to Bryson. Pass shot is blocked by Cornine. The Buffaloes retain possession as a minute's gone by. Over Sophia Bryson as that pass is tipped off of Fildago. So El Dorado still with possession here. Kinsey Cole again trying to inbound the ball. This one is picked up by Fildago. Comes back the other way in transition as comes out of her hands, out of bounds. As last touch by El Dorado. So Cornine inbounds it. Over to Shin, who puts up the three-point opportunity off the front of the rim and out. Cornine almost had a rebound, but caroms out of her hands into Mackenzie Cole as the ball now goes out of bounds. Colorado begins their possession at the other baseline. As Ship inbounds the ball as it's tipped off. Well, it's either Cornine or Fildago. El Dorado trying to get the ball inbounded. Gives it over to Bryson. Sophia Bryson. Out to Ship. To Cole. As it's a whistle. And a stoppage here. Well, the referee's talking to El Dorado's coach. And is not quite sure what we've got going on here. El Dorado appeared to maybe have 6 people on the court. Ship inbounds it to Bryson. Over to Cole, who puts up a shot from outside the arc, off the front of the rim. Does not go through. Game is still tied at 27. Cornine. Over to Hawkins, who steps inside the line, puts up the shot, almost went through, couldn't quite get it. The rebound was collected by Nelly Dresch as it went off out of bounds off of Plaza. That one again was tipped by Fildago out of bounds. As it is still 27-27. I don't believe we've had a basket yet, as we're at 5 minutes and 58 seconds left here in the fourth quarter, as that inbound pass is almost picked off. As Colorado having challenges getting it to the other side of the court. So Maddie Ship still trying to get the ball inbounded to Mackenzie Cole and Olivia Bryson. Now gets it over to Dresch, but it's knocked out of bounds off of Plaza. As a timeout is called. As we're trying to fix our technical difficulties with the scoreboard. And we'll be back after this break.
Dad, you need to go.
Really?
It's important.
I feel fine.
Look, you cannot mess around with this kind of stuff. Some cancers, man, we just don't want to lose you from something we could have caught.
What I need to do?
You just give your doctor a call. They'll tell you what screening test you need.
Fine. Can I have my pie now? Oh, man.
And we come out of this timeout with an inbound by El Dorado. That one tried to find Olivia Bryson for carrying back out of bounds off of Plaza. Sydney Williams, number 11, trying to get the ball inbounded as They're going to actually give free throws to Olivia Bryson, as El Dorado is in the bonus. Her shot cannot find its way through. It's off the rim and is rebounded by Emma Tucker, and they're going to call traveling. So we'll go back to El Dorado as we're still tied at 27 with 5 minutes and 44 seconds back. Fourth quarter, Bryson puts up a shot. Can't find anything. St. Karam's out of bounds. Off of Plaza. So once again, Sydney Williams trying to inbound it for the Buffaloes. Gives it over to Cole, to Bryson. Dribbles outside, three-point line. Gives it over to Mackenzie Cole, who puts up a three-point opportunity. Could have been obstructed. It doesn't hit anything. So the rebound was Emma Tucker as Reese Cornine now brings it up the court. Puts up a three and puts it through. 30-27 Plaza. Cornine's third three-pointer of the game. And pushed out of bounds. Plaza has 18 fouls. El Dorado has 6. Olivia Bryson, once again, at the three-point line. This one, but it's picked up by Ship, who couldn't get the second chance. This one goes out of bounds off of El Dorado. So now Plaza with possession with 5 minutes, 11 seconds left as Rita Fildago was actually fouled on that. That's El Dorado's 17th foul. So she has a chance to make this a 4-point game. A shade over 5 minutes left. Hits the rim, goes out. Tucker with the rebound underneath the rim, and it's tied up. Stoppage here, 5 minutes and 9 seconds left. 30-27 Plaza.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies. Selfie. Nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Greg, come on man, let's put a ride home.
Welcome back. 5 minutes and 9 seconds left on the clock here in the fourth quarter. Reese Cornine inbounding the basketball from Plaza. Almost throws it over the head of Emma Tucker. Puts up a three. Can't quite get it to go back through. Trying for the rebound, and 3 people just fell over. So they're going to say as a foul on El Dorado. Cornine will go to the line. Both teams at 18 fouls. 5 minutes and 3 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. We stayed deadlocked at 27 for most of this quarter for Reese Cornine. Hit a three-pointer to give Plaza the 3-point advantage. And now she has a chance to make it a 4-point advantage with 5 minutes and 3 seconds left in the game, as she does, puts it through the hoop. 31-27. As she has another chance here, possibly make it a 5-point lead. And she does. 32-27. As there's now officially 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Olivia Bryson with the ball inside the arc, puts up the shot, it's missed. Anna Middleton comes out the rebound, Fildago up the court. Out to Cornine, puts up a three, can't get it to go through. As Mackenzie Cole with the rebound. And is shoved out of bounds by Fildago. So we'll come back to the other side of the court. As she'll have a chance to trim the lead to 4 points. All fours on the time clock. 4 minutes and 44 seconds. As puts it through. 32-28, a 4-point lead for Plaza. And it could become a 3-point lead here. Kinsey Cole. 1 for 1 this trip. As it was halfway in before going back out. So she's 1 for 2. Fildago up the court. Out to Middleton. And can't find anything with that shot. It's rebounded by Cole. As that is Plaza's 10th team foul. So Mackenzie Cole will go back to the line. 1 for 2 the last time. 32-28. 4.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. As that one goes cleanly in. It's a 3-point Plaza advantage now. So she started this trip like she did the last one. 1 for 1. Trying to improve on the 1 for 2 effort she had on her last attempt. As this one again goes cleanly through. Finds nothing but net. 32-30 Plaza. Cornine back to Middleton. Back to Cornine. Tucker puts up a shot. Fires it cleanly over the rim. As that was off of Fildago. So it'll be Cole to Bryson. 4:20 left in the fourth quarter. Kinsey Cole over to Brooklyn Williams. Wearing number 12. Back to Cole. Puts up the shot. Hits the rim. Fildago comes down with the rebound for giving it back up to Olivia Bryson. Dribbling around in the paint. As that was Brianna Rosner trying to put the shot up. And is fouled. Still 32-30. Pair of clean free throws will tie it with just a shade under 4 minutes left. So Tucker comes off as Teras comes back on. And Brianne Reisner at the line. As hits the backboard to the right of the rim on the first attempt. So the Lions are guaranteed of retaining the lead after these 2 free throws. This one hits the front of the rim, hits the backboard, and then goes in. So it's 32-31 Plaza. Reese Cornine brings it up the court. Over to Shen, who brings it inside the arc. Back out to Middleton. Over to Shen. To Taras, who is at the free throw line and puts it in. 34-31. Olivia Bryson tries to get the shot off. It's a miss. And it comes back the other way. Cornine with Brooklyn Williams on her. Over to Middleton. Over to Fidalgo. As having trouble with the ball. Cornine. Over to Shin, who puts up the shot. And it's off the back iron and out. Goes out of bounds. So it'll be Dorado ball. 34-31. Plaza, 3 minutes and 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kinsey Cole brings it across the half-court line for Dorado. Gives it over to Bryson. Back to Cole, and it's through her legs. As don't quite have a clear vantage point to see. So they were going to say I was off of El Dorado. Core 9 to Shin, back to Core 9. 34-31 Plaza, 2:55 in the fourth quarter. Hannah Shin trying to find a teammate. Over to Fidalgo. Dribbles it around, out to Middleton. Back to Fidalgo, the pass is tipped. Plaza retains possession, over to Shin. Back to Fidalgo. At the free throw line, but can't get it to go through. As there's a whistle and a foul, looks like. What I believe could be Plaza's 11th team foul against the 9 for El Dorado. So this will be Rand Reesner again at the line. 2:33 left. Off the back iron and out. 34-31. Cassie Johnson comes on for El Dorado, replacing Nellie Dresch. Reesner 0 for 1. As make it 0 for 2, but it's rebounded by Sophia Bryson. Over to Olivia Bryson, back to Reesner in the paint. Gets the bucket to make it a 1-point Plaza lead, 34-33. 2:20 left on the clock. Core 9. With Bryson honored. It's around her to Shin, to Fidalgo. Trying to get towards the paint. Tries to put up a shot, but it's blocked. Reesner to Bryson. Goes out of bounds. Off of Plaza. 34-33 still. Lions with a 1-point lead. 2 minutes and 1 second left. As a timeout is called. So we'll be back with 2 minutes and 1 second left.
In Vietnam, a grenade took my ability to see. Today, I'm a sculptor. My victory is bringing beauty into the world.
DAV helps more than 1 million veterans every year. Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
And we're back. 2 minutes and 1 second left in this game. 34-33. Plaza holding on to a slim advantage. It'll be El Dorado basketball. Mackenzie Cole with the inbound. Middleton, Taras, Fidalgo, Shin, and Core 9 on the court for Plaza. That pass is tipped out of bounds. Off of Shin. So now it's an even 2 minutes left. Cole to Bryson. Around the three-point line. As that one is picked off, Hannah Shin with the basketball. Out to Middleton. Back to Shin. Gets it in to Fidalgo under the basket. Cannot get it to go through. She gets her own miss. Dribbles it back out to Shin, who takes the open three, and it falls. 37-33. Hannah Shin, a three-pointer. Just under a minute and a half left. Bryson to Cole. El Dorado trying to answer back off the front of the basket. Bodies on the floor. And it's Plaza's basketball.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text to emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies. Selfie. Nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on, man, let's split a ride home.
As welcome back, 1 minute 17 seconds left. In the fourth quarter, 37-33 Plaza. After Hannah Shin hits a big three to increase the lead to 4. Both teams still in the huddle. As it'll be Sophia and Olivia Bryson, Brianna Reisner, Mackenzie Cole, and Sydney Williams on the court for El Dorado. Plaza will send out 4-9, Middleton, Shin, Terras, and Fidalgo. A minute 17 left. Anna Middleton will be inbounding to Shin, to 4-9 as a backcourt violation. As it crossed the plane, then went back over. So El Dorado now with the basketball. Olivia Bryson, Kinsey Cole. A minute 12, 11, minute 10. Back to Bryson. Back to Cole. As it's a tie up and it goes back to Plaza. 1 minute, 6 seconds. Anna Middleton. Reese Pornine. As we hit the minute mark left, it's a 4-point Plaza advantage. Pass to Middleton, but she's out of bounds, and it will go back to El Dorado. 56 seconds left on the clock. Olivia Bryson brings the ball up for the Buffaloes. As pass to Sydney Williams is tied up, and it stays with the Buffaloes. So Williams will be inbounding it for El Dorado. They're down 4, 47 seconds left. As that one, it looked like it hit Middleton before landing in Fidalgo's hands. Shin up the court. Puts it through. 39-33. As now we'll stay with the Lions after the pass. Caroms off Reisner's hands, out of bounds. 33 seconds left. A 6-point lead for the Lions. 4-9. Up the court. Over to Middleton. 22-21. And to Terras. Tries to get it back to court 9. Pass is tipped. Fidalgo with the ball. Back to Shin. 11. Terras. Wide right. 7, 6, 5. And this one will come to... not yet. Goes out of bounds with 1 second left on the clock as there's the buzzer. The final score, 39-33 Plaza. A 6-point win over the El Dorado Buffaloes. As we'll be back with the boys game after a break.
Dad, you need to go.
Really?
It's important.
I feel fine.
Look, you cannot mess around with this kind of stuff. Some cancers, man, we just don't want to lose you from something we could have caught.
What I need to do?
You just give your doctor a call. They'll tell you what screening test you need.
Fine. Can I have my pie now? Oh, man.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices.
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies. Selfie. Nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on, man, let's split a ride home.
In Vietnam, a grenade took my ability to see. Today, I'm a sculptor. My victory is bringing beauty into the world.
DAV helps more than 1 million veterans every year. Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
You need to go.
Really?
It's important.
I feel fine.
Look, you cannot mess around with this kind of stuff. Some cancers, man, we just don't want to lose you from something we could have caught.
What I need to do?
You just give your doctor a call. They'll tell you what screening test you need.
Fine. Can I have my pie now? Oh, man.
That is shaking things so badly. It's unreal.
And welcome back. We've got the guys game. Caleb Hawkins taking the jump ball for Plaza. Once again, this is Connor Grindstaff on the mic, Thomas Richardson behind the camera. As we do not have a roster with last names for El Dorado's boys team. So we're going to make do with first names, as that is player listed as Nate, number 5, 31, Jason, 12, Joey, as DJ Young. The basketball tries to get over to Gabe Ronchak, as now it's El Dorado with possession. As player listed as Cameron brings the ball up as a shot from the 34. It's a miss. Cole Strickland with the rebound. Over to Young. Underneath the basket and is fouled. So we've got our scoreboard back up and running. Hopefully, by the second half, we'll have a roster with last names. So it's be DJ Young with a pair of free throws here as he misses the first one. Oh for 1 right now. The second one goes through. The first tally of the game goes to Plaza. It's 1-0 after DJ Young goes 1 for 2 at the free throw line. 7 minutes now on the clock. As that pass is picked off by Ronchak. Brings it up. The open layup falls. 3-0 Plaza. So number 31. Jason over to Isaiah. Out. Back to Jason. Trying to find a pass, but it's picked off. Out to Caleb Hawkins. Back to Jones. Lays it in. 5-0. As timeout is called. 6 minutes, 32 seconds. We'll be back after.
Dan, you need to go.
Really?
It's important.
I feel fine.
Look, you cannot mess around with this kind of stuff. Some cancers, man, we just don't want to lose you from something we could have caught.
What I need to do?
You just give your doctor a call. They'll tell you what screening test you need.
Fine. Can I have my pie now? Oh, man.
And we're back. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left. For 31, Jason for El Dorado. Brings the ball up the court over number 12. Listed as Joey in sweatpants. Isaiah with the ball. Back. Joey swapping the ball around. Over. Jason. Back to Isaiah. It's tipped away. Still in bounds. And they're going to say that was off El Dorado. So Hawkins, DJ Young. Plaza begins this possession with 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Strickland to Young. Ronchak back over to Hawkins. Ronchak in the paint. Can't get it to go through. Underneath those, Luke Jones, and he puts it in to make it 7-0. So Jason brings it up the court, tries to get the lane to go through. It's rebounded by Strickland. Hawkins out in front. Is fouled, and it goes through. So an and one opportunity for Caleb Hawkins, as it's a 9-0 run to begin this game for Plaza. As number 13. I think that says Cherokee. Hawkins puts the free throw through, and it's 10-0, double-digit lead early in the first for Plaza. So this one is tipped away. Cherokee Young out in front, puts it in, and it's 12-0 already. The 31, Jason, brings it up the court. Almost was picked off by Ronchak. A 3 finds nothing but air. Underneath it, though, is number 5. As he can't make the second chance opportunity, as it's Hawkins at the net, putting it back through. It is once again fouled to another and one opportunity for Caleb Hawkins. So he converted the first time. And this will not get it the second time. Rebounded by number 31. Jason brings it back up the court. Charging towards the paint. Lets one fly, but it's rebounded by Luke Jones. Hawkins to Strickland. Lays it in. 16-0. 4 minutes and 41 seconds left on the clock.
Dan, you need to go.
Really?
It's important.
I feel fine.
Look, you cannot mess around with this kind of stuff. Some cancers, man, we just don't want to lose you from something we could have caught.
What I need to do?
You just give your doctor a call. They'll tell you what screening test you need.
Fine. Can I have my pie now? Oh, man.
As we're back, 4 minutes and 41 seconds left in the first quarter. Lions on a 16-0 run to begin this one. As number 31, Jason, brings it up the court. Over to Nate. Out to Cherokee. As pass is tipped into the stands. Off of DJ Young. So El Dorado retains possession. For Cherokee. That shot's put up 14 Cameron, but it's rebounded back the other way. Strickland on the break. Lays it through. It's 18-0. Jason, 31. Number 12, Joey, in sweatpants. Cherokee back to Jason. Back, number 14. Can't find the mark there. Strickland. Front once again. Can't get the layup to go through. Luke Jones underneath, though. Puts it through, and it's 20-0. 31, Jason. Number 12, Joey with sweatpants. Back to Jason. Puts up the shot. Off the rim. El Dorado keeps the ball for now. Back out to Joey. A three-point try here. Off the mark. Underneath it, though. Number 14, Cameron. The rebound. Can't get it back through. Hawkins to Strickland. Tried to get a pass out to Luke Jones. Well, that pass was to Luke Jones. He deflects it into El Dorado's bench. Number 14. Cameron inbounds it to 31, Jason. Out to number 12. Listed as Joey. Strickland on him. To Cherokee. For 5, Nate. 31. Jason, number 5. Nate. Pass right at the head. Cherokee. Jason. Out to Cameron. Tries to get it into Joey. As Cherokee lets go a shot. That's a three-pointer. So El Dorado's scoring drought comes to a close. As now it's 20-3. As that pass almost hits somebody walking down the line. So now the Buffaloes get possession here. They're down 17. Number 31, Jason. Up the court over to Cherokee. As the pass is tipped by Strickland into the hands of Luke Jones. Brings it up over to Strickland. Out to Hawkins. Let's go a 3. And it falls. 23-3. Moves the lead back to an even 20. Ronchak strips it away. On the break, lays it in. 25-3. Plaza with 1:42 left in the first quarter. As a tie up, as that will go back the other way for Plaza. Ronchek inbounding it to Young. Out to Jones. Back to Young. Luke Jones into Hawkins. Back to Jones. In the paint. Can't get the friendly roll, but Ronchak's underneath it with the rebound. Strickland out to Young. Into Jones. As he's fouled. It is Eldo's 4th team foul. Plaza yet to commit one. Strickland inbounding it. So Hawkins puts up the shot off the backboard, off the rim, back out into the hands of Strickland. Young charging in. Hawkins puts it in. 27-3. A 2-dozen lead as we near the end of the first quarter. Fires this one out. Number 34, Isaiah. As that shot's from number 5, Nate. It's missed. Strickland out in front. Puts it back through the hoop. 29-3. As half a minute now left in the first quarter. As Ronchak with the steal. Back out to Strickland. And lays it in with ease. Make it 31-3. As that pass Green's off the hand. Cherokee, and they have a timeout with 5 seconds left in the first. You're watching Lions TV.
In Vietnam, a grenade took my ability to see. Today, I'm a sculptor. My victory is bringing beauty into the world.
DAV helps more than 1 million veterans every year. Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie. Nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Greg, come on man, let's put a ride home.
As we're back with 5 seconds left in the first quarter, 31-3 Plaza. Only one shot's been able to fall for El Dorado. Jones inbounds it. DJ Young, he'll let the clock run out. So through a quarter, Plaza 31 and El Dorado 3. You're watching Lions TV.
Dan, you need to go.
Really?
It's important.
I feel fine.
Look, you cannot mess around with this kind of stuff. Some cancers, man, we just don't want to lose you from something we could have caught.
What I need to do?
You just give your doctor a call. They'll tell you what screening test you need.
Fine. Can I have my pie now? Oh, man.
As we're back here on Lions TV, start the second quarter. 31-3 Plaza. After 8 minutes, new players on the court for the Lions. Hayden Patterson, Cade Strickland. As number 31, it's listed as Jason, brings the ball up. As that pass looks like it hit Young and goes out of bounds. So El Dorado will retain possession. Nate, number 5, inbounds it. Jason, Nate, a three-point opportunity. It doesn't come close. Caleb Hawkins tried to keep it in, but his foot slipped just out as he was releasing the ball, so we'll get to see El Dorado have another opportunity at shrinking this lead. Here's a shot, hits the rim, tips off some hands. Ronchak underneath it, comes down with the rebound. So it's Gabe Ronchak dribbling it in, over to Young, out to Patterson. Trying to get in towards the paint. Strickland, Ronchak. To Hawkins, underneath it, lays it in after a spin. 33-3. It's an 11-fold lead for the Lions as we're less than a minute through the second quarter. Number 13, Cherokee puts up a shot, doesn't come close, under the net, second chance opportunity. Off the backboard, third chance. Another shot, cannot come through as DJ Young came down with the rebound, but it hits off his knee, and we get to see El Dorado keep the ball. 6 minutes and 57 seconds left on the clock in the second quarter. So it'll be Joey inbounding it. Hits his teammate. I wouldn't say in the chest, definitely in the knee. As Cade Strickland now brings it back the other way for Plaza. Ronchak by himself. Young puts up a three. Couldn't get the friendly roll. Patterson comes down with the ball. Back out to Young. To Strickland. Over to Ronchak. Tried to get it into the paint, but turns it over. Back the other way. DJ Young, the last line of defense, as he commits Plaza's first team foul. And that'll send number 5, Nate, to the line. So El Dorado's first free throw opportunities. Almost had it through. Second one coming up. 14, Cameron comes on the court as a substitution. As his second attempt, also a no-go. He's 0 for 2. As what are we going to say here? He was fouled in the act of shooting. So it's an and one opportunity. The lead has shrunk to 28. As make it a 27-point lead. So it's dwindling for the Lions. Young up the court. Over to Strickland. Pass was a bit high. Comes down with it. Out to Patterson in the corner. Pass back to Young. It gets away. Crosses the half-court line. And it's a backcourt violation. So the Buffaloes get possession of the ball. For 31, Jason. Out to number 34, Isaiah. Jason back to Isaiah. Almost taken away by Hawkins. El Dorado has possession and a whistle. As Jason now hobbles off the court. And that brings number 13, Cherokee, back on. 14, Cameron inbounds it to Joey. Nate. It's out to Isaiah, back to Joey, who is wearing sweatpants. And a whistle as Another shooting foul gives El Dorado 2 more chances at the line. Or no, that was not a shooting foul. That shot misses. Underneath the basket, Isaiah puts it in, so it's 33-8. Young to Patterson. Puts up the shot. Finds nothing but air. Ronchak, though, comes out with the rebound as his shot goes through. 35-8. 5.25 left in the second. 34 Isaiah. Back out to Nate. For 13 Cherokee. Puts up the shot and couldn't tell if he had trouble with that. As Young, the whistle. As it is still 35-8. 4 minutes, 57 seconds left in the quarter. Strickland to Young. Back over to Strickland, over to Patterson. Puts up the shot. Off the backboard. As that's Hawkins with the rebound. He puts it through. 37-8. Lions, 4:40 left in the second quarter. For 5, Nate passes it right to Gabe Ronchak. Bringing it back the other way. Over to Young. Patterson. Looked like he maybe was going to try to shoot it. Turns out to be a pass to Young. Ronchak. Bringing it in. Patterson, another 3-point opportunity. This one again off the backboard. As El Dorado had the rebound, but it's knocked out of bounds. As the Buffaloes will keep possession here. And number 34, Isaiah out to Joey. Hits his teammate off some hands. And say that was tipped. 13, Cherokee. Off number 5. As Dorado will keep possession, it looks like. Substitutions now. Sutton Cheever, Jack Downey out there along with Hudson Vanderpool. Here's a shot that misses. Luke Jones also on the court, along with Cole Strickland. Out to Downey. Fires over to Strickland. In the paint to Schieber, who lays it in. 39-8, as we have 3:33 left in the second quarter. 34, Isaiah Cherokee. Back to Isaiah in the corner. Back to Cherokee, puts up the 3, hits the rim, and goes out. Vanderpool with the rebound. Cole Strickland bringing it up for Plaza. Over to Downey. Out to Vanderpool, the pass is picked off. Yeah, just like walk right in front, you're fine. This pass into the paint goes through, and it's 39-10. Strickland to Downey. Back over to Strickland. And to Schieber in the paint. As the 6th team foul for El Dorado. Plaza sitting at 3 right now. It'll be Luke Jones inbounding it. Gets it to Cole Strickland. Hudson Vanderpool outside the arc. Hits the 3. 42-10. 2.5 left in the second quarter. Somebody on the floor. Joey underneath the basket. Can't get it to fall. Jones comes down with the rebound. And Jack Downey bringing it up the court. Strickland to Jones. To Schieber underneath the basket. Puts it in. 44-10. 2 minutes left here in the second quarter. Over to Joey in the paint. Can't get the shot to fall. So it's Downey in with the basketball, bringing it up. It's tipped out of his hands. That one is off the foot of Vanderpool. Downey to Vanderpool, back out to Strickland. To Jones, to Downey, underneath the basket, make it 46-10. A minute and a half left in the second quarter. 34, Isaiah. Trying to get a screen set. Over. Shot. That was pretty bad. Jack Downey with the basketball. A minute 8-7, inching in closer to the minute mark. Jones to Strickland to Vanderpool. To Downey. Charges towards the rim, lays it up and in. 48-10. 54, 53, 52 seconds left. Isaiah out to Nate. Over to Cherokee. Back to Isaiah. Puts up the shot. Can't get it to go through. Downey with the rebound. Plaza with the chance to hang 50 in the first half. Out to Strickland. Over to Vanderpool. As hits off Sheever. Keeps it in. As Plaza will keep the ball. Sheever puts up a shot. It's a miss. Strickland under the basket, making it even 50 in the first half for Plaza. 15 seconds, 14 on the clock. 50-10 the score. 10 seconds left. 9, here's a shot. And off the mark, 5 seconds. 4, 3, will they put a shot up before half? Strickland fires. Oh, and it doesn't go through. But it's still a 40-point lead for the Lions. As they ran away with this one. We'll be back with the second half on Lions TV after this.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie. Nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
Dan, you need to go.
Really?
It's important.
I feel fine.
Look, you cannot mess around with this kind of stuff. Some cancers, man, we just don't want to lose you from something we could have caught.
What I need to do?
You just give your doctor a call. They'll tell you what screening test you need.
Fine. Can I have my pie now? Oh, man.
Keep that spray out of there if you can. Yeah, try and turn it top. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, make sure it's in front of you. Then go to the top. Alright, where's Ray front heavy?
And we're back here for the second half, start of the third quarter. Patterson, Downey, Cade, Strickland, Schieber, Vanderpool on the court for Plaza. Did not get last names during the half, so we're still stuck as is. It's Patterson underneath the basket. Strickland back to Patterson, out to Downey. It's 50-10. Plaza. Vanderpool back out to Downey in the corner, charging towards the rim. Somebody maybe got a hand on that one. Downey gets it back, though. Puts up a shot. Another miss. This one's rebounded by Dorado, number 31, Jason. Now, number 14, Cameron. Nate. Number 5. As a whistle. And Plaza went, I believe, the whole first quarter without a team foul. And they begin the second half with one. Just over 30 seconds in the third quarter. Number 12, Joey puts up a shot, misses. It's rebounded by Cade Strickland. Over to Patterson, puts up a 3. Off the rim and out. 5, Nate brings the ball up the court. Number 31, Isaiah. Joey. Number 12, outside the arc. Number 14, Cameron. And it is a second team foul for Plaza View. A minute here into the third quarter. Jason puts up a basket, and they're the first to score here in the second half. It's 50-12. Jack Downey with the basketball. Over to Cade Strickland. Picks the pass up off a bounce. Schieber to Patterson, the Vanderpool. Back to Downey. Underneath the basket. Yeah. No, it does. Stay with Plaza. Vanderpool picks it up. Downey. Back to Vanderpool. Off the front of the rim. As number 12, Joey with the rebound for Dorado. As Jason now brings it up the court. Over to Joey, into his teammate Cameron, as off his foot. It'll come back the other way. 6 minutes, 17 seconds left here in the third quarter. Schieber inbounds it to Cade Strickland. Back to Schieber. Patterson in the paint. Can't quite get it to fall. Rebounded number 34, Isaiah. Passes back to Jason. Up the court now for Dorado. Charging towards the paint as it swirls and does not come down for Dorado, but they'll have a chance here at the free throw line. Number 31, Jason. Fouled by Jack Downey. It's the third team foul for Plaza. Shade over. 2 minutes gone by here in the third quarter. And the first one falls. And that trims the lead down to 37. Trying to make it a 36-point difference. Here on his second free throw. And off the back iron and back out. Downey with the rebound. Brings it up the court. Over to Strickland. Out to Schieber. Back to Downey. He's got a little bit of space. Over to Strickland. Brings it back outside the arc. Vanderpool. Downey. Puts up a shot. Wide right. Rebound number 34. Over to Jason. Out to Cherokee. 3-point shot. Doesn't go through. Stays at Dorado, though, under the basket. Yes. Make it now a 35-point difference. Plaza 50, Dorado 15. 5:11 left here in the third quarter. Downey with the ball. Gets it into Patterson. Out to Schieber. Puts up a shot. Off the rim and backboard and out. Rebounded. Number 31. Russell with Hayden Patterson for a little bit there. He comes away with it. Out to number 25. It's listed, I think that says Isaac. as it goes out of bounds. Off of, I believe, Hudson Vanderpool. 14. Cameron, number 31. Jason tried to fire a pass back to Cameron. It tipped off the hand of Hayden Patterson and careened out of bounds. Cameron with the inbound. Over to Isaiah. Puts up a shot. Hits the rim a couple times. We're going back out. It's a tie up, and we'll go back the other way. Sheever, Cade Strickland with the ball. Over to Sheever, to Patterson. Back to Vanderpool. As can't come down with it. Rebound to number 31, Jason. He may be grabbing his knee. Hits it. Fires a pass that gets away from his teammate. Hudson Vanderpool with the basketball. Hayden Patterson, a three-point try. Off the rim and out. It's rebounded by Isaac. Passes it over to Cameron. Jason, Cherokee, shot off the front of the rim. Gets his own rebound. And is fouled. So the 14th foul for Plaza. Number 13, Cherokee at the line. 2 shots.
Been there.
Puts it through. 1 for 1 so far. 3 minutes and 55 seconds left. 50-16, Plaza. And the second free throw also falls. So make it a 33 point lead for the Lions. Vanderpool, Downey, 3:45. Downey dribbling it around, and he was shoved out of bounds. So there's the Buffalo's first team foul here in the second half. It's going to be Strickland inbounding the ball. With Plaza out to Vanderpool, puts up a shot. Does a long 2. He grabs his own miss. Downey to Strickland. Gets it back over to Vanderpool. Back to Downey. Charging towards the basket. Off the back iron. Hayden Patterson tips it back to Cade Strickland. The Lions keep the ball. Downey is going to be called for a travel. So 3 minutes and 39 seconds left. 50-17 Plaza. 5 Nate over to number 12 Joey. It's taken away by Patterson, but he stepped out of bounds. So Aldo will keep possession of the ball. 3:30 left in the third. Number 25, that's listed as Isaac. That pass is tipped by Downey, and he was out of bounds. So Dorado keeps possession. Luke Jones, Caleb Hawkins comes on for Sutton Sheever and Jack Downey. 3:19 left. This is a 33-point lead for Plaza. There's a shot from outside the arc in the corner. Make it an even, a 31-point lead for Plaza. Shrinking by the minute, 3:19. Jones to Strickland, puts up a 2, and it falls. 52-20. 3 minutes 19. Isaac with the ball, over to Joey, no pass. Over to a player listed as Ethan, he puts up a shot. It's nothing, but is put back in by number 5, Nate. So, El Dorado on a run here in the second half. 52-22. They're still down 30. Patterson puts up a shot off the rim. Hawkins under the net. Back to Patterson. Charging towards the rim and draws a foul and an and one. So Hayden Patterson will go to the line with an opportunity for a 3-point play. It's back to a 32-point lead. Wasn't expecting to have to do math of this proportions, calculating the score difference. Patterson. His free throw falls, so make it 55-22. And it's actually, I believe, a 23-point deficit. As that shot hit nothing. It's rebounded by Patterson. The other way, Strickland out in front, Vanderpool. Tries for the layup. Shoots it over the rim. Luke Jones with the rebound. Hits the rim, but it doesn't go through. Dorado back the other way. Under 2.5. And that pass is fired off the back wall. So DJ Young comes on. Caleb Hawkins goes out. And Gage Strickland brings the ball up. 2:20 left in the quarter. Vanderpool with the ball. Guarded by Nate. Out to Young. Kicks it over to Cade Strickland. Patterson. To Jones. Trying to get inside. Underneath the net. Looked like he was maybe looking for Strickland, but the pass is tipped. Plaza keeps it though. Patterson in the paint. Out to Young. Over to Strickland. Back out to Vanderpool. As Luke Jones finds the net there. It's 57-22. A minute 40 in the third quarter. Isaac with the ball. Kicks it out over Cherokee, and there's a foul on it's number 12, Joey, who will be going to the line. Plaza played relatively foul-free in the first half. 16 fouls so far here in the second. As his first attempt, it's a miss off the back iron. As some substitutions for the Buffaloes. Number 14, Cameron. Number 34, Isaiah. As number 12, Joey goes 1 for 2. Cade Strickland with the ball. Luke Jones. Hudson Vanderpool cannot get it to fall, but it's rebounded by Jones. Out to Strickland. His shot is off the iron a couple times. Stays out. Aiden Patterson almost had a rebound there, but it dribbled away from him. And back the other way, Dorado. Jason. Joey. To Isaiah. A 3 does not fall. Luke Jones comes down with the rebound. A minute left. Out to Vanderpool. Over to Strickland. Back to Vanderpool. Move it around. Patterson. Hits the side of the backboard. Jones with the rebound. Can't get it to come through on the second chance. Back the other way. Jason in transition. Tries for the layup. Doesn't fall for him. And DJ Young almost kept it in. But the Buffaloes will retain possession. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. 57-23 Plaza. After putting up 50 points in the first half, Lions has sort of hit a rut. Only 7 here in the third quarter. Underneath the basket, number 34, Isaiah off the rim and rebounded by Luke Jones. The other way, Vanderpool comes down with the high pass. Back to Jones, to Strickland. Puts up the 3. Gets it to fall. The only thing it touched was the net. They have to reset it. 60-23. After the 3 from Cade Strickland. 15 seconds left. Out to Joey. Out to Isaiah. Back to Joey. And it'll go back the other way with 10 seconds left. Again, it's 60-23 Plaza. 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Luke Jones. With, they're going to say, we got a whistle here as it's a foul. Look like against Plaza. 4 seconds left. And they'll go to the line. That is the 17th foul for the Lions. They're up 37, 60 to 23. So this is number 34, Isaiah. The free throw here, puts it up and through. 60 to 24. Quite the competitive game here. He'll actually have two. Because why not? 60 to 24. Could become 60 to 25. There'll be 4 seconds left. In the third quarter, that one goes through with ease. Make it 60 to 25, Plaza. Jones to Strickland to Patterson. Takes the shot before the quarter ends. And we're through 3 quarters here. Plaza 60. El Dorado 25. We'll be back on Line CD after this.
In Vietnam, a grenade took my ability to see. Today, I'm a sculptor. My victory is bringing beauty into the world.
DAV helps more than 1 million veterans every year. Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie. Nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Greg, come on man, let's split a ride home.
Dan, you need to go.
Really?
It's important.
I feel fine.
Look, you cannot mess around with this kind of stuff. Some cancers, man, we just don't want to lose you from something we could have caught.
What I need to do?
You just give your doctor a call. They'll tell you what screening test you need.
Fine. Can I have my pie now? Oh, man.
And we're back. Begin our final frame here. Plaza 60, El Dorado 25. Eldo will begin the fourth quarter with the basketball. 14, Cameron, and number 31, Jason. For 25, it's listed as Isaac. Gives it over to Cameron. Isaac with the shot. Karam's off the rim on its way out. El Dorado, though, picks up their own miss. As another one there marks the end of their possession. Cade Strickland brings the ball up. 20 seconds gone by in the fourth. Cole Strickland in the corner. Jack Downey. Back out to Cole Strickland. Passes it over to Ronchek. And Cole Strickland, Jack Downey, an open three. Can't get it to fall. They do grab it on a miss, though. Cole Strickland, Sutton Sheever off the front of the rim. And a whistle here. Sheever will receive a pair of free throws. It's 60 to 25. 35-point lead for the Lions early in the fourth. Sheever flips the front of the rim. His first attempt. So he's 0 for 1. See if he can make it 1 for 2. Second opportunity. It's the back of the rim and goes out. It's collected by El Dorado. The pass directly to the defense. Jack Downey with it. Tries to get it under the rim for Sheever. Working around. Can't get it to go through. So El Dorado regains possession. 6 minutes left here in the fourth. That shot by Jason does not go through. Here's Cole Strickland in transition. Over to Ronchek. Tries to get a pass to Sheever. It's tipped. He collects it. Downey with the basketball out to Cade Strickland. Over to Cole Strickland. Out to Ronchek. Charging towards the rim and puts it in. 62-25. 5:45 in the fourth quarter. 31, Jason. Number 12, Joey puts up the shot and gets it to fall. So El Dorado answers with their own bucket. 62-27. 5.5 left in the fourth quarter. Cade Strickland, Gabe Ronchak, Sutton Sheebird. Unable to connect with the layup underneath the bucket. 31, Jason. Trying to get it to his teammate. But it goes out of bounds. And goes back the other way. Cade Strickland, near 5 minutes left. Jack Downing. Charging towards the rim, puts it in. With a nice floater, makes it 64-27. Jason, number 25, Isaac. On the edge, number 14. So it's Cameron, Isaac. Outside the arc. Tries to get past to his teammates. Cade Strickland. With the steal, gives it over to Downey. He charges towards the bucket, and it's blocked. As goes out of bounds off of El Dorado. Cole Strickland will be the one to inbound it. As Aldo will make a substitution here. Number 13, Cherokee. Number 34, Isaiah. And number 40, Ethan, coming onto the court. Placing Jason, Isaac, and an unnamed third player. Strickland will be inbound. Gets it to Sheeber, but it goes out of bounds. And El Dorado will take possession. 3:40 in the fourth quarter. That pass is tipped by Strickland into the Eldo bench. The Buffaloes will retain possession. As Cole Strickland comes on, Gabe Ronchak will come on. Hayden Patterson now on the court for the Lions. As that shot opportunity hits the side of the backboard, but it falls through for number 12, Joey. Jack Downing with the ball over to Cade Strickland. Hayden Patterson. 3-ball opportunity. Misses everything. Allison Vanderpool is fighting for the rebound as he pushes 5-8 out of bounds. So that's Plaza's 8th team foul. Eldo sitting on 3 team fouls. 2:40 left in this one. It's 64-29 Lions. 13 Cherokee. 12 Joey. A high pass brought down by number 34 Isaiah. Kicks it out number 5 Nate. A long 3 falls. 64-32. A shortening of the deficit here with 2 minutes 15 left. 64-32 Plaza. An even double up on El Dorado. Patterson. 3-ball once again off the mark. Rebounded. That's number 13 Cherokee. Comes back the other way. Charge is led by number 5 Nate. Over to Isaiah. This shot. Number 13 off the rim. And rebounded by Downey. Under the 2-minute mark left to go now. Downey hits the defender's foot. Back the other way. Isaiah charging towards the rim. Can't get it to spin in. As we'll call that a tie-up, and it's going to go to the Lions.
Dang. Almost did it.
As we're a minute and a half left in the game. 124 officially, 64-32. Downey, Patterson. Coming in towards the rim, loses the handle. Number 34, Isaiah, with the untucked jersey. Over to number 13, Cherokee, who cannot handle it. 64-32 still. 1 minute left in this game. Cade Strickland with the ball. Sutton Sheeber charging towards the paint, and they call a foul on El Dorado, their 15th foul. As this game comes to a close, the only thing to worry about is will Plaza be able to cleanly double up El Dorado. Right now, they're in line for it, 64-32, 21 seconds left. For 13, Jerry passes it. Joey puts it in, 64-34, a 30-point lead now. Plaza, 10 seconds, 9. Downey towards the rim, tries to get it in, but no. 3, 2, 1, fires the shot. They don't make a 30-point basket, so this game comes to the end. 64-34, the final score. An absolute rout by Plaza Heights. We'd like to thank you for watching our first broadcast on Lions TV. I've Connor Grindstaff. Thomas Richardson has been behind the cameras, and we'd like to wish you good night.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie. Nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.